Blessed day, everybody. Chandan here from Healing Origins. Today I want to talk a little bit about blood pressure issues. Now I get messages, calls, people come to the shop and they ask me if I have any herbs for blood pressure. Now I want to go over this because my view, my perspective is that blood pressure is not a sickness, it's not a disease, it's not really a direct cause of any problem per se. Blood pressure can be actually best explained as one adaptive response. It's a healing action. It's the body's demonstration of its intelligence, right? So what I mean by that? Now think about this. We have pipelines, right? We have blood, in our blood supply, we have pipelines. And the pipelines that we have is miles and miles of pipelines. And it has different sizes of pipelines, right? So now, imagine this. Imagine if our pipelines gets dirty, it accumulates with different trash. It starts to build up in the walls of the pipeline, right? And it starts to basically impede or obstruct or minimize the flow, right, of the blood supply. Imagine that. Can that happen? Well, if you think about it, right? Today's health issue is mainly due to the food that we eat, right? And our foods of today is so contaminated, it's so polluted, it's very easy to get sick nowadays, very easy. It is a challenge for be healthy nowadays because almost everything is contaminated. So if everything is contaminated and we put it in this body, we put it in the stomach, remember the blood, everything it has, almost everything it had, unless you've been injected with something or you inhale something, almost everything your blood has, you got it from the intestines. So now, most people have damage in their intestines. Most people don't have healthy bacteria in their stomach. Most people have low digestive health simply because of the foods, again, what we eat is so full of preservatives, so full of antibiotics, so full of carcinogens. It's just always causing issues in our internal. So our stomach, our digestive system is the first one we get hit with all of this pollution. So now this constant damage to the digestive system can actually create damage and breach into the blood supply, because again, if you have trash coming into the blood supply faster than the body can take it out, right, this creates elevation of toxicity. Now remember, the blood, if it gets more and more clogged, more congested, right, what you have now is the kidney that is going to filter all of this, and it's going to probably saturate itself much faster than it can cleanse itself. So all of this we create these conditions, right, because of our unhealthy lifestyle, our poor diet, and we create the conditions in where this puts the internal body in a little bit of a dilemma, you know. So now the body has to adapt. So if the blood supply or if the circulatory system becomes more and more obstructed, more and more blockage is accumulated in the circulatory system, this will slow down the blood flow. But the body will respond to it. The body is very smart. The body will adapt to that change. And that adaptive response is where the liver comes in, and it produces certain chemicals which elevates blood pressure. You see, the liver is very, very intelligent. It not really do things just for do. It is adapting to the internal environment, to the conditions that we're giving it, you know. So blood pressure is an adaptive response. It is your body trying to remedy the situation internally, right? So because we don't fully investigate what we put in our body, right? Because we don't fully question the things that we're ingesting, we end up causing a lot of internal harm. And when the body finally makes an attempt to repair or to address the issues internally, we have been trained to misinterpret that healing action as a sickness or a disease. And then we further go to mistreat it with a drug or a poison or even herbs, and to deal only with the symptom. So now, I say this to make you think, right? Common sense. If you have within your internal body obstruction, blockage, accumulation, and it's creating issues, it's creating your body a lot of problems in your body, and those problems are becoming uncomfortable, are becoming painful, discomforting, best thing you could do is use the herbs, change your diet to clean your body, clean your temple, clean out your pipelines, and that can take time, right? Remember, food can either be your medicine or it could be your poison. But you have to make that decision and choose wisely. Blessed day. Take care.